Now, following the public finance institutions in Korea, there are public finance businesses with the D-Brain system. Let's take a look at them in order by budget formulation, budget execution, settlement of account, and assets. The budget formulation businesses of Korea's central government consists of project management, performance management, budget formulation, and budget allocation. And there are sub-modules for each in the D-Brain system. In project management, the entire life cycle of fiscal processes can be managed from project registration, budget formulation and execution, and all the way up to project closing. Looking at the processes first, to create a detailed project, the project manager or financial officer must create the program. After the unit project and detailed project under the program are created by each manager, it is finalized after final confirmation from the financial officer. In performance management, the whole process, including creating and submitting a performance plan and performance report, can be managed online. Looking at the processes, each line ministry creates a performance plan and submits it to the Ministry of Economy and Finance, the fiscal authority, and the ministry confirms it after review and then submits it to the National Assembly. In budget formulation, the budget required by each line ministry is deliberated by the Ministry of Economy and Finance, and the confirmation task happens in the National Assembly. After budget confirmation by the National Assembly, the Ministry of Economy and Finance reports the confirmed budget to each line ministry through the D-Brain system, and each line ministry sends it to internally and externally linked institutions after registration of the confirmed budget. In budget allocation, budget execution is managed for the effective operation of the national public finance. When the government registers the budget account according to the budget allocation plan, the Ministry of Economy and Finance instructs the execution policy of the budget and fund operation plan to each line ministry. And after each line ministry executes the budget and fund according to this, they finish the task by executing for settlement and carrying over, disposing, the remaining details of the budget. The budget execution tasks of Korea's central government consists of revenue bonds, expenditures, procurement, contract, funds, debt, and EBPP, EFT. And there are sub-modules for each in the D-Brain system. Revenue bonds process the overall tasks of the collection of national revenues. At the D-Brain system, from request for collection of all proceeds from the country, such as national taxes, custom duties, and fines, to collection resolution, bill issuance, receipt, and closing tasks are processed. Expenditure processes spending tasks according to the budget or fund management plan. The expenditure process proceeds in the order of expenditure request, commitment, expenditure resolution, electronic fund transfer, and closing management. And in particular, Treasury funds can be executed in real time and transfer notification can be made. A procurement contract is the management of a contract to which the country is a party. In the D-Brain system, the procurement contract task is divided into two. And for goods purchase contracts, the entire process from contract request to payment is linked to the contract process of the Korea Online e-procurement system, operated by the Public Procurement Service. For construction contracts, online billing is possible with the Korea Financial Telecommunications and Clearings Institute's NARA Bill System contract process for electronic document management. The purpose of Funds Debts task is to efficiently manage the receipt and payment of the National Treasury Fund. The main tasks of Treasury Fund management are done through the Treasury Single Account or TSA installed in the Bank of Korea, and by using the consolidated account that is the single Treasury account, operational efficiency can be improved by removing the barriers between national accounts. Also, the smooth supply and demand of the National Treasury Fund is managed by drafting a financial plan, where the issuance of Treasury bills secures a stable supply for the temporary lack of funds on the one hand, while on the other hand, when there is a surplus in the National Treasury Fund, fiscal revenue can be generated by depositing it in financial institutions. Electronic Bill Presentation Payment, or EBPP, and Electronic Fund Transfer, or EFT, realizes the real-time execution service with Digital Financial Communication Network. EBPP is the digital receipt of bill information and provides real-time search and payment services to payers through various payment channels of commercial banks. And EFT provides a real-time digital fund transfer service to recipients by linking with the Bank of Korea and commercial banks.